They say the earth remembers everything buried inside it, and sometimes it breathes. Rango never believed the old legends about the cave beneath the hills, until the night the ground cracked open. The moon hung pale above the cliffs as Rango stood before a jagged opening in the earth. Cold air flowed from it, not upward, but outward, like something inside was exhaling. The villagers had warned him, nothing that enters that cave returns the same, but curiosity is louder than fear, and Rango stepped inside. The deeper he walked, the quieter the world above became. No wind, no insects, no life, only the echo of his own footsteps. The cave walls were wet and cold, covered in strange markings. Not scratches, not erosion, symbols ancient, intentional. His lantern flickered as a low vibration hummed through the ground. Not sound, a pulse, as if the cave had a heartbeat. Then he heard it, a whisper, not behind him, not ahead, inside the walls. Rango froze. The symbols began to glow faintly red, and from somewhere deep below, a chain dragged slowly across stone. Clink. Something was awake. The tunnel opened into a massive underground chamber. At its center stood a circular pit, blacker than shadow. Round it were broken pillars and ancient stone statues, all facing the pit, all kneeling as if worshipping something below. Rango stepped closer, and the pit breathed. A deep rumble shook the ground. Cracks split across the stone floor. Red light pulsed from beneath. Then a massive claw gripped the edge of the pit. Stone shattered. A towering shadow rose slowly. Horns curved backward like blades. Skin like cracked. Obsidian glowing with molten veins. Eyes ancient and burning. This was no creature. This was something worshipped, something sealed. And Rango had broken the silence. The demon did not roar. It whispered, and its whisper shook the cave. Who wakes me? Its voice wasn't heard with ears. It pressed into Rango's skull. Images flooded his mind. Ancient rituals, sacrifices, a world swallowed in fire. The demon leaned closer. You are not prey, you are the key. The ground shattered beneath Rango's feet. He fell, sliding down loose rock into a lower tunnel. Darkness swallowed him. Above, the demon's silhouette blocked the red light. The cave trembled violently. Stone collapsed. Dust filled the air. And somewhere in the chaos, the chains snapped. Rango crashed onto cold stone. He coughed, struggling to breathe. In front of him stood an ancient altar. On it, a stone medallion carved with the same symbols as the cave walls. It pulsed softly. Warm, alive, and behind him, heavy footsteps approached. The demon's shadow stretched across the chamber wall. You carry the mark. Rango looked at his hand. A glowing symbol burned into his skin. It had been there all along. The demon extended its claw. Break the seal, and I grant you power. The cave shook harder. If he refused, the demon would rise. If he accepted, the world above would burn. Rango grabbed the medallion. The symbol on his hand blazed white. The demon roared for the first time. A sound that split stone. Light exploded through the chamber, and then a silence. Far above the cave, the ground began to crack. Villagers looked toward the hills in horror, and beneath the earth, two red eyes opened in the darkness, stronger than before. To be continued.